Hi everyone. In today's video I am using some sheets of postage stamps that I picked up at the local post office, and I want to demonstrate how something as interesting and inexpensive as postage stamps can really add something to your collage art. This is 1 cent stamps. So if it's, 20 cents for this whole sheet, and then these are 3 cent stamps, which are just, I love these silver pots, coffee pots. Again, 60 cents. So just almost nothing. And yet you've got all these fun things to work with. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So I want to make 2 postcards using some of these stamps as examples. So I'm going to use this one first. So I'm going to be using a postcard format, and so in addition to some of these, I have this postcard that I want to use a portion of. I like that the rooftop color matches this kind of maroon red in the postage stamp. And then I just have some additional paper pieces that I will figure out, where these things can go. Okay, this is so you can see kind of the direction that I am heading in with all of this. So what do I want to do first? I think I want to tear off a piece of something like this. I think I want an edge, so I'm not quite sure how much of the edge that I would like, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. Now this one, I don't want the whole thing. Well, actually, let me get some other background paper in here. Do I want this in the background, or let's play with this one. I don't know if I want the whole piece. I'll start with a whole piece, and then if I want to cut it down to a smaller, then I will do that. Okay, so I'm just playing around with paper pieces right now. Luckily, I don't need to glue anything down, so I'm just experimenting with possibilities. I like something like that. I like the light color of the paper in contrast to this kind of beige. And I like how I have printed text and then I have handwriting. It also stands out very nicely against this. Okay, so let me clean up the edges over here and, on both sides to kind of help me visualize the space of how much I need. Okay, so I'm going to start putting some tape on this. I have my double-sided tape. I'm going to use it just because I want the postcard to be really, really flat, and I just want to use. I'd like to use double-sided tape for backgrounds. So what's good about double-sided tape is that this is not sticky. So I can line up my page at the bottom, or the bottom and the corners basically. And then I can gently just let it go down like that. And now I can pick it up and I can remove the other pieces. Okay, so now Now I have a better idea of what's my length going to be. I'm just going to go ahead and start by doing this and have it go all the way across. That's fine. I've got this. Now the things that I'm looking at here, I have the torn edge and I have the straight edge. I have a couple of options here. Now, obviously I want to put these in and I have to decide what other elements I want to add in here. I don't know if there are any other postage stamps I want to add, which is another option. I could think about that, or I could do some rubber stamping possibly, or I can just pull out my other little kind of smaller bits and see if there's anything I want to add on from here, right? So let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. With this sharp edge over here, I want to put something interesting. And as I was layering these pieces here, I looked at the pattern on this paper. I don't know if you can see it clearly. It's kind of a cross, almost like a crosshatch. And so it's kind of good, nice that I'm able to weave this long piece kind of over under on these. That's kind of an interesting element to that. So I think I'm going to go with that. Over here, this is the best I could come up with. It's very green, but I like the colors that are coming through on this. So it would be good if I could match one more piece of green on here to kind of balance it. But I'm not really finding anything that would work. Green is not the easiest color to find something for. This is too green, so I don't want to use that. Let's see what else I have. If I don't find anything, then I'm just going to move on. So I don't want to overdo it. For example, here's green, but this is just too busy. That's not going to work. It has to be really a small thing. Maybe that will do. I can do that. And then with my postage stamps, I will do probably 2 or 3, probably right in here, somewhere here, or maybe 1 over here. Okay, so let me get all this glued down and then I will come back and do the postage stamps. All right, so here's where I'm at. I was thinking about where I want to add the postage stamps, and my options are to put one here and then to put something on the other side. And I was thinking that I need to put it on both sides to balance it out, but I really like the way this looks plain by itself. And then I was thinking if I just put a single stamp down here, it's not going to have enough of an effect. So I experimented with layering stamps like this, and I just, put them on a piece of scrap. And actually I can probably just peel them off. That's actually a good idea. I can actually use these. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them right here like this. So is the spacing good? That's the only thing that I'm looking at here. Do I have enough? Is it too tight, or should I spread them out? Or if I want, I could add another stamp. Let's see. And you might think that I'm fussing, Sometimes I think, am I fussing too much? Should I just put it down? But really, it makes a difference if you take the extra minute or two to just think things through. It makes such a difference in your artwork. So here's the option with 3. I'll set these aside for a minute. And I mean, these are only 3-cent stamps, for heaven's sakes. So, you know, you don't need to feel like you are, you know, wasting or something if you experiment with different things. So let me do it a little bit more spread out and see how that looks. See, you see the difference? And I don't know, let's see, is this too tight? You could do it like that. I want them to touch here and to touch here. So let me take these 3. This peels off so nicely, I didn't realize I made a good choice with that. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that longer extension. It does make a difference. This is tighter. Oh, decisions. Or maybe the tighter is better. Okay, I'm going to go with the tighter, but let me see if I can fix this because the spacing is not quite. Ooh. No, I don't think I can take those off. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to start again. The spacing is not correct. Equal. It's not equal. So let me do that again. But this time I could just go ahead and do it straight on. So I will start there. Go like that. So here's the first one. Second one. And the third one. Okay, that's it. All right, the first collage is done. Now I will move on to the second one. So my second, I'm going to be using these Tiffany lamps. These are beautiful. So I have my postcard. Okay, so here's my background. I like this. I might just go ahead and use the whole page as this. And then I will add on my bits and pieces on top. All right, so the piece of map I want to use, I have, well, there's green in these stamps, so I wanted to use some kind of green from one of these cards. I like this house. Maybe I'll stick with the house. Okay, how much of this do I want to use? I'm not sure yet. Let's see, something like this maybe. And then what else? Oh, I also have this funny little piece of something. It's like just a scrap of wrapping paper actually. If I use it, this I want to cut off this white. So let me just cut a piece of this and cut this off. Okay, now which direction do I want to do this? Maybe like this and like this. This actually is too similar. I don't like it. This is not working, this combination, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Let's see if I have a different kind of paper I could use. I wanted something with a pattern to it. Is this too much? Kind of is. And I definitely want to stick with this, so this is not going to work. See, these papers are too similar. I kind of, you know, once I put this down, now I have to deal with it. This actually, I have more of this, and this might be good. Let me see my other options. So something in a lighter color is going to be good. This is nice. Let me glue these down. I think I'm happy with this. And then I will figure out what to put down here. All right, so here I am with this one. I have two pieces that are left unglued, which are these two. Now I have to decide where I want to put those postage stamps. And when I was looking at this, I see there's these two lines up here and it's kind of a blank space. Obviously there's stuff down here. There's a spot over here, but it's kind of busy because I already have handwriting and I have text and I have this. So I think what I want to do is place this underneath over here in this corner, kind of right in here. And then I will stick more down here. And I don't know if I'll just put one or more. So that's what I have to decide. So let me go ahead and start by putting this here. I see this blank spot right here, so I think I want to put it here. And it's kind of interesting because it's in line. So let's try that. Okay. Do I want to add something else? I could. I could. Do I want to add another one of these? Probably not. I do like how that's balanced right there. If I added something else, it might be something small or nothing, I could just leave it like that. I am unsure, and the best thing to do when you're unsure is to leave it as is and then come back a half an hour later, a half of a day later, tomorrow, just give it some space to breathe. And then also I could also do something like a rubber stamp, right? Maybe I want to do something like this. This would actually work really well. I would have to use a black ink though. I have a single postmark, but that's not quite as prominent. This I like. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with this. But, oh yeah, I do have black ink. Okay. There we go. It's pretty subtle. The signature you don't see very well, but I do have the 3 postmarks on there, which I think is really good. Okay, so that's it. That's this one and this one. Maybe I want, you know what? Maybe I want a postmark here, but I think I would do a single. I'll do a single because this is already quite busy. So let me get my stamp out. Maybe this one. How much do I want to do? Do I want it to be touching there or just here? Let's see. Okay. I'm going to do a second one down over here. There. Okay, looks good. Here's my 2 cards. Here are my postage stamps. Super cheap, super fun. Fun things that you can get at the post office to create some collage work. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you the next time.